First thing that leads to such a downward spiral when it comes to handing over businesses from family, it's one thing, they lack mentorship. So you find that a child has been given business, but they were not mentored through that business. The parents were not going with them to the business while they were growing up. So this child is given something, they're like, oh, okay, so I'm supposed to start. So I think that is one key thing that leads to the downward spiral of most family businesses. And then other habits is like we do not learn how to multiply money in business. You know, we've learned about investing for our own selves, but you also need to learn how to multiply the money in your business. Getting profit in business doesn't mean that you have a party the following day. You need to invest that money somewhere so that whenever you see that business is not working well, the returns from the investments will be able to cater for the gap that is being seen in the business. Then another thing is the basic business financial skills like bookkeeping. You find that your parents could have been so keen and detailed when it came to bookkeeping, but this child does not take that seriously. You might think that a balance sheet is just a simple sheet, but it's very important because it's able to capture certain aspects of the business. You are able to know, okay, we are spending, so our expenses are extremely high while our income is lower. What is happening? So you need to get to teach your kids the balance sheet as early as possible, especially if you're looking to hand them over a business. And the other thing is most people, they do not consider taking their customers seriously when the business is handed over to them. Remember, customer loyalty is very key to business growth. Now, if, for example, your parents were so good with their customers, they were taking care of them properly, and then you come, you're given the business, you're like, the customers will still come. You need to keep on building that loyalty. Remember, a satisfied customer is a walking advertisement, more than the advert that you will do like a billboard or something. So I tend to find most of the kids that are handed over the business, they tend to forget about customer loyalty. They're not doing activities that will keep the customer glued. And finally, it's sometimes they don't stay at par with market trends. Now, if your parent was having a business in the 90s, the business could still be okay in this year, but you need to adjust it. There are things you need to change. For example, in the 90s, not everyone was on Facebook. Now, if your parents had a shop at that time and they've handed it over to you, you need to move to technology.